Society's time me release now. Crazy, I'm finna go see now. Big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out, only got time for a night out, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't getting no younger, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't got too long, no, you know I gotta catch my flight, you know I gotta reach new heights again, you know I'm running up at night, you know I only get one life for this, the night, hell of a night, okay, let's go, I'm really living like the text went through, J. Cole said it's memes and mills, but I'm the king and adjust it all, really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital, sweaty's better beef with me, they never beef with life's obstacles, I'm bad as a bone out, I'm way too toned to be toned down, too big so I'm cocky, from the back while I'm Twitter with my phone out, got an Eminem deal but I'm Hershey, 6'2", dark skin, with purpose, never voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying little Curtis, yeah, you know I gotta kiss.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Pushing his way through. Still on his feet. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameer Gibbs. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. Well, certainly not a great start. You give up the one-play touchdown, Charles, and it looked like this offense was trying to get the equalizer in one play on the other side.
They certainly were, and I think that the shock of giving up the big play may have forced their hand a little bit in their play calling. They didn't have the discipline to just say, all right, we got you.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jameer Gibbs with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here are the Lions begins now as they line up and kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Zach Ertz, the man in motion. To the air goes Daniels. Being chased out left. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Robinson up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Daniels. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. 3rd and 5. The first carry for Jeremy McNichols. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Daniels going to throw for it. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. Sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free. 100 racks, she be tempted. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field.
Hey, yo. Fresh out the Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Pumped up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Ford Field. This one taken at the 7. Half midfield. Still going. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. But you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said. And, man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Hardy now with the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
On first and 10, Jackson. It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Oh, he pumps up the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, so much for a nice gain and a good running play. Unable to secure it, the ball comes out, and the defense comes off the field with a turnover.
Once the runner breaks through the line of scrimmage, Mike, it's very common to see them carrying the ball with one hand. But as they get further down the field and those defenders close in, you've got to protect it with 2 hands and make sure you secure the ball all the way to the ground.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Michael Pierce there to meet him. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Third and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. The motion man is Johnson. Jackson now on 2nd down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
2nd down, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the net.
That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Lions are going to get the football at their own 40.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
The Lions call their first timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Throwing here is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll go play action with Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. That's a gain of 14 and a first down. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Patrick motioning here. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Justice Hill to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Play action now. Jackson. Toward the outside. He's got Andrews down the field. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
Bateman is the motion man. A first down throw for Jackson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down? The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this 2nd half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field.
And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raven.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. This is caught at 2. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now a return coming from the 14. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He'll run, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Here's Gibbs. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down. 4th quarter stand. and forces a turnover on downs. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Going to go right back to Henry. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Talk things over before third down. They'll go again here with Henry. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. As they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On first and 10, here's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens are going to open up the lead to 8. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's first down. On play action, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with it.
Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The ball on the tee, we're set for football, and we are underway from Ford Field. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. In motion left goes a tight end. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. They'll go again with Gibbs. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. St. Brown in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 23. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Off play action. Here's Goff. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Levante David. And the Bucs are going to have it here at their own 15. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Mayfield to throw it. That's complete to Palmer. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's third and a few inches. And they'll go on the ground. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
First down, here's White. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Look at the big man rumble. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. White is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
The final shot before break here. Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe making a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. White, he'll try the left side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Mayfield on play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 53 yards. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
They'll roll him out right. And, it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
That is caught by Laporta. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. Three quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Mayfield off the play fake. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. They go play action. Mayfield, he'll buy some time right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll set up to throw from the gun. That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he's brought down. Here's Goff.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. Here's 2nd and 10.
Goff now looking to throw.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your...
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Mayfield looks to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Sliding out of the pocket. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion. He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? But I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode and end up giving away the football. This team has stayed aggressive, and it's working out for them.
And it's incomplete. Still time left, though. 2 seconds remaining now in the 4th quarter. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Mayfield. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.